What's up, everybody in YouTube land? I am Rick Knight, the Bad Philosopher, making another video. This video, I would like to talk about Ben Shapiro, who recently sent out a challenge to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez to have a debate with him. She went on Twitter and responded back saying that him asking for a debate is akin to catcalling. As you know, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is from the Bronx, and she won a primary election, and she is going for try to get a seat as a New York congressional seat for her district in the Bronx. She recently responded by saying that this was similar to catcalling. Now, I don't know if she really truly meant it as it's the same as catcalling, or if it was just her taking a jab at him somehow. I'm not sure how to take it. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt and say that she doesn't actually think it's like catcalling. I can't believe, but then again, watching some of her interviews and seeing that she clearly is underqualified for the position that she's running for, I would not doubt that she truly believes that this is a form of catcalling. I've seen a few interviews with her already, and she's a democratic socialist, aka she's a socialist. She clearly does not know what she's talking about. I mean, she made comments such as the reason why unemployment is so low is because everybody's working two jobs. Not explaining why everyone can have two jobs, just everyone is working two jobs and it lowered the unemployment, which is still not even factual true about people working two jobs. Most people work one full-time job, not two. She's made a few other comments. She criticized Israel, and then when she was asked by the person interviewing her to elaborate more, she laughed and said, I'm not an expert on foreign relations and stuff like that. So why comment on it if you're not an expert? I mean, there's a lot of things I'm not an expert on, and I just don't comment on because I don't know what I'm talking about. So I keep it to myself pretty much. I don't engage in arguments or debates on a topic that I don't know what I'm talking about. I try to stick to what I know. I try to learn more, and I try to stay to my level and slowly grow and you know get better over time. This woman threw a hat in the ring, and she jumped many levels, and she's jumping right in there to the big leagues. Well, the big leagues here, you know, in New York City, and now she's like the new darling of the left, and now she's becoming a major player for the left, and it's a bad idea. You know, I know she convinced people in her district to vote for her, and they might have fallen for identity politics. You know, she's a young woman. They wanted to see a young woman make it. It's a largely predominantly Hispanic community that she won in. She's Hispanic, so they wanted to support their own kind. I get it. I understand. You know, this is typical of identity politics. So they voted her in. She won the primary, and now she's going, you know, towards the general election, so she can get that seat. She would not last past the first round in a match against Ben Shapiro. It's not going to happen. She's afraid of him. She will not take the debate. He recently offered to donate $10,000 to either her campaign, to anyone's campaign, to charity, to whatever she wants, if she'll be willing to have the debate with him. And she won't do it. She will not accept it because she knows that once her position is scrutinized any further, she's gonna fall flat on her face. She hasn't taken any interviews with any right-leaning journalists. She sticks to left-leaning journalists to interview her because it's a little easier on her since they're on the same political side. And even in those interviews, she's falling flat and showing that she doesn't know what she's talking about. So, again, hopefully she really doesn't think that a person asking her to have a debate, to include her, you know, from man to woman, come and be equal, and come and bring your intellect, and I'll bring my intellect, and we'll sit down like two adults and we'll debate the issues. I'm inviting you to the debate like I would invite a man. I'm putting you on the same level and treating you like any other man. You know, I thought that's what they wanted. I thought the left wants, you know, the women in the left want to be treated as men. They want to be treated as equal. So here you are, you're being treated as equal. And he's inviting you to a debate, and he's willing to donate $10,000 if you come to the debate to anywhere you want that $10,000 to go to. And you won't do it. You won't do it for one reason only, is because you're afraid. She is afraid that she is going to fall flat on her face once her ideas are scrutinized. And this is pretty dangerous for anyone to not want to. Now, of course, she doesn't have to take the debate. I get it. No one has to do something they don't want to do. But I think the reason that she won't take it is very obvious, and that should show people who are in her district to vote, if they even know who Ben Shapiro is. I don't know if they're up on political stuff, if they watch, commentate YouTube political commentators. I don't know if they understand the issues and understand all the players involved. Not everyone is into this like me and you and other people. So, hopefully it'll dawn on them, on people who vote, that she won't even have a debate with or even have a conversation, an interview with a right-leaning journalist, because she knows that she's completely out of her element and she doesn't know what she's talking about. And this is obvious when we watch all her interviews. So, I mean, if that's who the left is picking and that's who they're willing to vote for, it's actually a blessing for us, because she's going to make a fool out of herself. She's going to make a fool out of them. She's going to do a terrible job. She's going to show that not everyone is cut out to be into politics. And she's also going to show that democratic socialism is terrible. It doesn't work. Socialism doesn't work. I know they say, oh, we're not a socialist, we're a democratic socialist. But what does that even mean? You still have the word socialism. Socialist, why would you have that word if you're not, you have nothing to do with socialism at all? I mean, that's insane. When do we put these two words together like this? Like, can I be a democratic anything? Can I be a democratic Nazi? Is that even such thing? A Nazi by any other name is a Nazi, and the same thing with socialism. A socialist by any other name is still a socialist, and it's terrible. Socialism has a terrible history. 100% of their countries, socialist countries, has failed. Venezuela is a hellhole. Over 100 million deaths in the last century alone due to socialism. I mean, at some point in the game, it's like playing Russian roulette is not a good idea, and we should have learned that already. And you still have Americans here on the left that have not learned that Russian roulette, aka socialism, doesn't work, and they fall short all the time, and they will not come out and debate, because when you have a weak position like socialism, you don't want to debate somebody like Ben Shapiro, because he's going to eat you alive. That's what's going to happen, and she knows it. Even her supreme ruler, her supreme God that she prays to, Bernie Sanders, the God of the democratic socialism, he most likely wouldn't debate Ben Shapiro, because that old man will kick the can in the first round, debating Shapiro. This video should have been entitled, "Do Not Debate Ben Shapiro," because he's a monster. He is a monster. He is mean. Underneath that yarmulke is a bomb, and he's going to destroy you. He's going to blow you up. Do not debate Ben Shapiro. You have to be at the top level to debate with someone like him. He's very good at that. That's what he does. He's witty. He's quick thinking, and he starts rapid fire at you, and he's a tough one. So she'll definitely not debate him. She's afraid of him, and hopefully this stands out and shows everybody what they're getting if they vote for Democratic Socialists and if they vote for Cortez. So we'll see. All right, well, that's just my take on what's going on in the last day or two with Shapiro and Cortez. And I'll be uploading another video soon. If you're watching, do me a favor, because this channel, I'm trying to make this channel at least okay and not terrible like it is now. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment. Of course, if you have nothing nice to say it anyway, but just try to be funny about it, because I really do enjoy humor. And that's it. And I'm the Bad Philosopher. I am out.